chat up and everything too.
What?
What? I'm on par today. What's
Welcome,
up,
welcome, everybody. What we got? We got
Duga?
people up in here.
Tommy
But
G?
Duga,
Reyes?
Raj, John C. stopped in earlier, looks like. Got Birdman up in here. Tommy G. Ray's man making them tacos. That's what we have for dinner too, tacos. So tonight's just going to be more or less like a catch up. I didn't really have nothing. I didn't really put my head together what I want to talk about or whatever. So just go with the flow tonight. Just trying to get things together and finally got the freaking Beta 95 almost tuned out where I want it. Put that Go Broke footage up. That thing is beautiful.
DJI did finally have their drone for sale. I think that happened throughout our hiatus. Their FPV quad. No, that happened before. I thought that happened during our hiatus.
No, they did.
Okay.
But it's.
I figured I'd state it at least, you know.
Actually, I got actually a chance to grab one.
No shit.
Please.
It's called the RoboCat from back in the day. But look, this is one thing you ain't gonna do with that DJI drone. You'll be picking up pieces.
Are they brittle?
Dude, are they? You gotta watch videos of them.
I haven't checked it out at all. I seen a picture of it and I was like, that looks kind of cool.
But I'm not hating on it. Any DJI people watching, I honestly thought it would taint the builders, and I don't think we really have nothing to worry about. I saw Nerk just did a video on it today. Sent it a good ways away from him too, over a lake and all that. Pretty crazy.
Now, does it have like the auto flyback feature and all that, like a standard Digi?
I don't know. I don't know about all the features it has. I know it has parking sensors, backup alarms,
sensors, brake arm sensors.
But no, it's just the plastic seems kind of brittle. So everyone we've seen kind of crash them, they just kind of the arms fell off. I'm sure they'll figure it out, do something with it, and get
so the arms are plastic,
made of rubber. No,
G said they're already trying to sell aftermarket braces for it.
There you go. See, so someone will come up, I'll say, with something, and I figured probably snap on the outside, or maybe something you take apart and put on the inside. I don't know. Probably you're not going to take them apart. I think someone said that motors. I heard through the grapevine looking up that they'll be making motors, but then you have to buy the whole arm. Actually, was it Bardwell or Ken Herron? It was either one of them.
So you have to buy the whole arm with the motor assembly?
Ethan Maddox, welcome.
No. You can't even buy that right now.
Not yet.
You have to purchase DJI Care and send
refresh.
It back to them.
So literally you fly one pack, crash, and now you're like, oh, shit.
Michael McReynolds, welcome. Well,
so what do you just like have 6 on hand for a day of flying?
So you want, if you want to watch a full review on it, Bardwell did a decent one I liked. I actually used a little bit of his clip and made a little like funny video out of it. But no, it's just like I kind of thought that's what was going to happen, and then someone's going to, like Thomas said already, selling braces. Mr. JRC in the house, welcome, brother. And so it's just a thing like that. I think it's going to be they're either going to come out and fix it, or they're going to be, you'll buy accessories for it like you would do everything else to try to prevent it from breaking, I guess. I don't know. It looks, I don't know, like I thought it would, like I said, taint the builders, us, would make, but then again, look at the price, look at, it's got sensors. Also, I've heard that if you take it and put it in full manual mode, you broke all warranties. So it's like, how are they going to get into our world, but then not allow them the full access how we have it? You know what I'm saying? And Eric Edron was on the forums one day, and he was saying, they asked, was it going to have an auto split S switch, auto power loop switch? It's like, I could see them programming that. I guess it could be done. I guess you flip a switch and it would just turn and duck itself down. I don't know.
That's kind of lame. So is it more or less just for racing then?
It's
At that
okay.
point?
Okay, to be honest, my perspective of it, and you guys know I fly camera birds, I fly FPV birds, toy grades, I still do it all. So in my perspective, I think it's just another tool for filming because you got a little bit more leadway than you do with, like, say, the Phantoms and the Mavics, I'd say, because it does have kind of acro mode without putting it in full manual mode. So it does kind of do things kind of like it'll do, I don't know, like almost roll itself over or something like that. So to me, you get more, I guess it's more of like a race drone feel, but the same camera setup. Because it's got a gimbal and all on. I mean, it holds it straight. It's got sensors on it. Gets close, beeps at you. So that's what I'm saying. It's basically like, to me, in my eyes, just a more.
I'm gonna hack your account.
I don't know what it's called. More agile camera bird that you can really like think. I don't know if you ever flown camera birds, but you really can't. You can't really. You're just kind of like to where this you can kind of pitch in and get. That's what I'm saying. So to me, it's more of a versatile camera tool to get in more areas and, like, say, chase. Think of like the old Phantoms. If you try to chase like a car, you can, but it's the way it moves. Like, it'll pitch and stuff, but it's just it feels that you don't have that feel. If you get what I'm saying, that's more of a cruising, looking around. You can
like invert yourself and just live there.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can get them to do that if you adjust the gains and all that. But that big airframe and all, yeah, it just acts weird. So to me, that's what it is. It's just something like that. Miss 3D in the house. Welcome.
Jessica, welcome. I was really hoping that they kind of released the FPV quad, you know, like to rip on. I didn't realize it was just kind of another vague creation of them.
That's what I thought it was going to be, like I
almost feel like that's like their Digi RC car that they made with a little BB gun.
Well, kind of like I said, I thought it was going to be like what we do, and where it was like the high definition systems that they're putting in them. So I thought it was going to be more along that line and kind of in like a frame. It does look like the RoboCat, like besides the squatting part of it. But
I need to fix something.
Okay.
My buggy. Oh no! Don't touch my buggy, Raz. That thing's way too expensive to be like having drones missile bomb it.
Oh no, we're missile bombing it when you bring it out.
No, we can missile bomb the Max all you want. I don't even care. But no, the buggy. It's either there or on a track. It's two homes.
Crystal's working on something here.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. You good? But I don't know. I guess due to the temperature change and everything, it's just the quads are flying so much happier now. The wind's actually dying down, so I don't have, wind blowing me around. The warmth feels amazing. It's so good for spring to be coming.
You can't do that.
Oh, your Slash. Oh, you have so he did get a buggy. You did get a Slash.
That's an approved like I do for the new tube.
Oh, well, just FYI, Ray, my buggy is a stock four-wheel drive, so it's not that fast. Even with a 13.5 motor, it's it's meh. So if your Slash is able to go 40 miles an hour, it's probably going to beat my buggy.
Oh, because I'm not on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Do you know we could have just won in the YouTube chat and did that in 2 seconds?
Like my
I didn't even
see
it.
Now can go 50 or so. So
yeah, Ray bought the Slash up there Friday. It's nice. I like it.
The four-wheel drive or the two-wheel drive?
It's a four-wheel drive one.
Okay.
Basically the Rustler is what it is. It's basically the Rustler, but it's more of the stadium truck to where the Rustler's the trucky. It's nice. He's done put like mad shit into it. Freaking got a bunch of upgrades. It's really, really nice.
No. Yeah, I see a lot of slashes at the RC car track when I race my my buggy. Now on the track, I'll eat them all day long.
Hey, you should a buggy running the Hobby Wing setup. What are you running? The 4 or 6S?
What, my buggy? It's a 2S.
You only running 2 on that?
Yeah, that two-wheel 2S is racing class.
I got you.
Yeah,
But yeah, the buggy on a track, you'd imagine it would be like something like, I don't know though, if you get a driver that could run that slash.
They flip all day. You can't touch me in a turn.
Well, that's because you got to jump.
If it's a straightaway, if it's a straightaway, I've seen some of the 4-wheel drives that people just max out. It'll catch me in a straightaway, but once I hit that turn, you got to slow down a lot, and I can just keep missiling through.
Well, see, if I was racing, you'd be in trouble. You'd have somebody have competition for you, because I know all about diffs and knowing how to take that diff fluid, making it, if you want it to go in the corner and come out faster, or do you want to go in the corner and have more control through the corner? That is a big part of racing. A lot of people go for power, top end, and get down in the corner. But they get in the corner, they can't hold it in the corners.
Yeah, because like on the weekends, you'll get a little bit of everything in there, from 4-wheel drive buggies to 2-wheel drives. You'll get some slashes in there, a lot of stadium trucks. Every once in a blue moon, you'll get a handful of trophy trucks too, or short courses. I guess that's what they call them.
Plum, you haven't bought lipos in 2 years. I got to be honest with you. I am an Ovonic dick rider. I have been running them things consecutively. I ran, we got into RC cars. I started running them in RC cars. The bomb. Like, they are literally good batteries. I don't know. Do you run 6S or 4S? I've run the 1000 mile 6S for Ovonics for the drones, and they're nice. I can't complain about them. I really can't. They give me, I could fly 6 minutes if I wanted to.
He's flying 4S.
4S, yeah. So the 4S aren't bad. They're, I'm a little slow on the chat back on this side, but 4S, the 1300s are nice. Like I was running.
I fly 4S. I'm a 4S person, and I fly 4S graphene batteries, and I'm starting to use high voltage, and I'm getting up to 4 minutes on the high voltage charge.
You know there's no such thing as a high volt charge though, or a high volt lipo. They say really.
They're going instead of 16.8, they're going to 17.2. So that's a lot more voltage.
But let me ask you, what are you gaining out of that? Threatening to burn your house down, though, right? Think about it. It's just a question. If you were,
I don't know. They're not getting hot. Like when I feel them, they're not getting hot. They're holding a longer charge. They still storage charge
them further up, right?
Yeah.
Because any 4S battery you can charge to the high volt thing, and you're over amping the battery.
I will only do it to my high voltage labeled batteries.
So one day I took a Ovonic battery, and where I got 1300 and 1000 milliamp hour 6S and 1300 4S, they look identical. You literally can't tell them apart unless you physically look at the label. And I took that thing and charged it one time. That fucking thing almost charged up to 20 volts. A 4S, and I was like, holy shit. By the time I realized it, right, the battery never swole. The battery was hard as a rock. Now I took it out. I was like, all right, take and put it in the drone and just arm it or whatever, just let it. I was like, no, and not unless it's a 6S quad, it's going to smoke it. So I literally put the charger outside and just discharge it, and ever since that day I will stick to Ovonics all day long. But any battery you can take past its charge, they just say it's never really there's always been an argument about the high volts, because they used to put them on the Whoop batteries and charge you a little bit more for the high volt, and then it was a big thing about it, of the whole lipo thing. I was like, wow, there's really not no high volt. They're like, nah, it's just a money thing. I'm like, eh.
Yeah, sorry, Mr. JARCs. I didn't really have the funds to go down there. I couldn't hitch a ride, so.
No, my car was full.
Yep. We had fucking take for Russell to put his aerosol shit back in. We had to take everything.
I was out there for what? What, guys?
Yeah.
A good 10, 15 minutes unpacking the car just to put Rusty's stuff back in
Doc's
the
in the
car.
racing no more. He ain't in the drones.
I haven't raced. I haven't
kicking
raced
off
in
the
2
show
weeks. No, I haven't raced in 2 weeks, man. I haven't had the money to go out.
Man, come on, it's right around the corner from you.
Shit, an hour and a half. I don't have, trust me, if I had the funds, I would have gone down to Chesapeake, but I haven't had the funds to go racing or anything. So.
You were right.
What?
I screwed up.
Why?
Because Birdman's not blue anymore.
I told you. Hang on for a second. No, don't do that. Let me go.
No, I'm going to try to do it through your name on the phone.
Listen, just stop. I'll go I will go here.
Your granite and my max in mud would probably be pretty good.
I'm already on.
But,
I will go here. I'm sorry about that. My bad. This is easy to go. Birdman.
I got it. Done.
Add moderator.
He's done.
Okay.
I said I got it.
Hey, Chris, I have 2 nations. For the quad kits I'm talking about putting together? Guys, them gem fans. Gem fans are good. I've been running them on my Apexes. I really do like them.
Hold up.
And then I got something this week new to play with. It might be old school, but let me get out of this YouTube thing.
Is that a Bebop?
Hurt Bebop.
I'm so glad I knew what that was. There's so many random drones you bring up. I have no idea. I actually knew what that was. Be proud of me.
I found it when I was in Chesapeake, laying on the side of the road.
No way.
Yep.
No ID number on it or anything?
Oh, wait a minute. Mr. JRC, I think it says.
Uh-oh.
Simon, bird in a hand. Welcome, welcome. Sorry I missed you guys. Looks like we have Tremco, Alaska. Welcome. My chat's a little slow, and I was in the YouTube chat trying to get popped up, but it was lagging. Chris, what is your opinion about the DJI FPV drone? Michael, the DJI FPV drone, like I said, I think it's just another tool. It's a camera bird. Let's face it. That's more versatile that you can get in there. You guys watched Joshua Bardwell's channel? Ken Herons was hilarious. You have to. I entice you guys to go watch JB's, Joshua Bardwell's, and then watch Ken Herons. Ken Heron, dude, you get you some popcorn. You got a comedy. That was hilarious on his video about it. But yeah, that's my thought of it. But no, this thing, man, this thing's been fun. I took it out today and flew it. And I actually had the fly pad still, but I want to get the Sky controller. I like the big controller. Big old thing, like this big, hold on to it like some bicycle handlebars. Why is my GoPro not charging? I think it is. It's just, yeah, it's true. Not showing me, but this is what I've been working on. Well, I say been working on, but finally started tuning on it today to try to get it where I want it.
Now, you did something different with that top strap.
What? The top? I did something different with the top strap?
I do!
What do you mean?
I had nothing. I'm getting my girlfriend to refill my drink, and I told her I love her, and she was like, liar.
No, you said I did something with the top strap.
Oh, the strap that holds the camera on. It looked like it was missing a chunk.
No, it's just it's the for the Naked GoPro case or GoPro case. So it kind of just slides over to it. So this.
Okay. It just looked like it was missing a chunk, and it was like confused. I was confused.
I just fit it in there. But no, this thing I've started tuning on it today. It's coming to life. Really, really flying good now. Got it really slowed down like it's supposed to be. I don't like the Caddx Ant camera. I think it's either that or just too much vibrations through the frame. That's why they got the V3 out now. So I want to maybe pick up the V3 frame and transfer everything over to it. The V3 frame is just more plastic instead of the carbon fiber to plastic. Instead of using two part of a frame, you're just using one part. So that, I guess, reduces vibrations.
God damn, I have to refill my own damn drinks. Damn shit.
I can tell you how not to let that happen. Stop drinking. He
But
said
I have
minus 20 weather.
I have such nice glasses with these beautiful ice balls. How am I not supposed to?
Man, he says he's. Is it like you can put your beer can? So the beer koozie. Listen to me. The lipo koozie Tremco is Let me think. Do I have one? I'll be right back.
I can pull one out if you don't have one. I can grab mine.
I know I got one. I just want to make sure I got that.
So I've been flying a lot. Has anybody else? Since it's warmed up, I've been pretty much out every day. If you guys haven't heard yet, the NoobTube has started a challenge. It's called the Crap Spot Challenge. And it's pretty much the idea is to fly in a flat area with no obstacles. And we'll see how that goes.
So, let me grab this.
But Chris is back now, so I'll let him show that.
So Tremco, you basically, what Ray did, I wish Ray was in here to tell you. So basically what he did was took a beer koozie and he just like sewed them up. Made like a pouch.
We can bring her in.
For instance. And you just put your lipo in it. See, I don't even know how to work it. Stuff it through the hole here. And just put it in. Ugh, Velcro sticks to it. I'm a retard with it, so give me a minute. So you kind of just put your lipo into it. And these have been I flew with Ray this past weekend, and see kind of what you're looking for is like that. So, and then think about how the lipo, when it dissipates, it kind of gets warm already. So this is, just what you would think it would do. It keeps your beer cold, but it also keeps your lipos warm. So I flew with Ray this weekend, and it was cold out there, and he had one in his pocket, and we were driving, I don't know, Grace, it was a while after that. He's like, oh shit, still got it in the koozie. And he took it out, and that thing was still warm. I was like, shit, you can see the difference right there, what they do.
Hey, those were little built-in hand warmers.
Yeah, so yeah, basically, like I said, Ray would give you the idea. Razman FPV in here, yeah, he's talking to you now. So he come up with this design. So I let him hit you with the plans for them, but they work. They give you, you're not going to get no 2 or 3 more minutes out of them, but you definitely get more time out of it. I think I saw like closer to a minute with them, so you can't beat it. And
so for me, I use 4S, so I guess
Right.
I'm on the lower spectrum now, because you and Raz both use 6. What I seen for my side, and I seen better punch throughout my pack.
yes, it does kind of like, I saw that too. It kind of, I guess where the battery is, it tries to warm up to dissipate, as it dissipates its energy, and then that coldness is kind of hitting it. So it's kind of like a situation, right? So it's like, I have noticed that what you said. It does seem like it more balances it because it keeps it warmer, I guess, like a jacket, so to speak.
Yeah, and that's the thing for cold for my batteries, and my batteries are a little aged, but I use graphene, so they're supposed to last a lot longer, which I have seen that. But no, they seem to be more consistent throughout the pack. Normally my minute is my good area in the pack, and then after that, 2 minutes is kind of the normal pack, and then like that 3rd minute, you really have to slow down. And now it's where once I get into that 3rd minute, I still have that 2nd minute worth of oomph. And I'll only usually fly those packs for 3 minutes, but I probably could extend it for another 20 seconds or so. But 20 seconds, what is that really?
Nothing. Enough time to land.
Yeah.
So Brian says you get extra 30 to 45 seconds back for sure if you can manage to keep them warm. Like he's saying here, get them warm and throw them in the koozie, which makes sense. Because that's what I know with the camera birds, you would and he even Tremco even said his DJI Air unit just cut right off like a light switch when it gets cold. I noticed that I got the Inspire and the battery kind of is like fits down in like an airframe, kind of like open, so it's not completely closed in. And when it's cold, that thing takes a big hit from it. And they got pads that they put on there, but Ray's gonna eventually take and mock it up one day. I always forget about it and make a koozie out of it, and wrap it around and come up over the battery. Greg's Whirly Bird in the house. Welcome, Greg. How you been, brother? Cold weather. What's that? Yeah. Listen to you, Mr. Florida riding.
Rub it in my face. So, I do have a tip for the day. I know you said it was a catch-up day, but I do have one tip. I've been saving it for like 2 weeks now. But hardware. I think some people, just in the last few streams we did, when screws were mentioned, people were always, I guess, whatever drone they had, they were buying that screw pack for that quad. And I'm not saying that's the wrong way to go if you're just trying to get a specific screw, but the best way is just to mass order screws to an extent with the screw packs. And Amazon is the best place to go. You can get from M3 to M2, anything weird like M2.5s, which is actually what I'm holding right now. I think, yeah, these are M2.5s. And even just nylon standoffs. Amazon sells standoffs, anything from aluminum, brass, steel. They even sell hex standoffs. They're hit and miss sometimes due to distributors kind of bounce in and out of Amazon, I know, but I have probably the largest pack of hex standoffs that are 35 millimeter.
Definitely. Good to have screws, all that good stuff.
Yeah, and it's just, they're cheap and tons of screws, and I still order more. Any head type that you want, if you want the flat heads, round heads, the little beveled ones, whatever suits your style. They sell different colors all the way from blue to green to orange, gold, yellow. Well, I guess yellow is gold. And that can, stylize your drone without going to a FPV store to get those things, which, are always usually priced a touch bit higher, if not pretty, like almost 25 cents per screw. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, and
Hello, Baduga.
I don't know. Even Ace Hardware has a big selection of them, and actually go there and find what we need for these. No.
Just said hi too, Rusty.
Yeah, and Lowe's will sometimes. Lowe's is a little bit weird on M3 or M millimeter screw stuff, but Lowe's does sell millimeter.
He knows his frames. That's all I can say.
The issue is they're usually pretty long when you get millimeter stuff, and Lowe's doesn't sell a lot of like M3 to M2 to 2.5. They don't have any 2.5 stuff, but they do have like a lot of M4. I don't know what you would use M4. The only thing I've seen M4 on are my CNC machine. My CNC machine has a lot of M4 and M5.
Say muscle again.
Got me the one time.
Now, when you are ordering stuff, make sure you do have the right M3, because I have seen people, Eric's done it, I've done it, where we would get M4, and that's just way too big for whatever.
Oh, yeah, M4 is way too big for this stuff.
Yeah, but you can even get the cone washers. Cone washers are so useful on the bottom of quads.
Oh, yeah.
To help skidding or anything.
I use them for my camera mount, so we don't rip them out. It's more harder to rip that out than the screw itself. So I use them.
And it looks cleaner than just a standard washer.
Yep.
But Amazon is the way to go for screws, and that's kind of my tip of the day. And I think we already went through the cutting of screws a few streams ago. If you want to look at that, what parts to get and stuff of that nature. If you have a super long M3 but you need it a lot shorter, how to cut it. You use strippers. If you don't know, you can get European strippers that have the M3 holes, and you could just screw them in through the screw cutter, cut them, and thread saved, and it's perfectly
For
fine.
M3, I shipped the one kit. It's like a box. I mean, it comes with frickin' all the way from this size to clean up to that size, and I'll cut them. Like a lot of people, they're like, man, I always use the one sizes, and I'll never use the other ones.
These?
Yeah, here. The DY whiskey. I get these off of Amazon.
Ray said, hi,
There
skinny
you go. Yeah.
cleat boy. Oh, I mean, Rusty.
Skinny tight jean cleat boy.
There you go.
But you can never have enough screws.
Ray, all I'm saying was I was potentially going to be going back down and I'd be getting you that little baby Yoda patch, but you're
Oh!
going to keep calling me Skinny Jeans Cleat Boy.
So Ray, I don't care. You still gonna get it for me anyway.
Hey, you're still going to be Jesus clean boy.
I'm probably
Drone bum in the house. Paul, welcome. Yep, sad. Hear about Rick. John was telling me about it today.
Yeah, guys.
Rick Albert.
Huckleberry in the house. Welcome.
Rick Halliburton unfortunately passed away this morning, so please keep his family and friends in your
That's some
thoughts and
first
prayers.
scraps from our local trapper.
Just say, get it for her, Rusty.
Drone Parka.
He's like, no, she's still gonna give it to Ray. But yeah, it has been I guess since we've been on our little hiatus, it's been we've gotten into some stuff, I can say, I guess. Got to meet someone I haven't met in a long time. Well, I say I haven't met in a long time. I haven't met at all. So that I've been wanting to
Known for
meet.
a long time.
Known for a long time. That's the words I meant to say.
And got to catch up with another amazing guy.
Got that old man to come out of his house and meet us up. But y'all know who I'm talking about? I'll be droned. That's a good guy right there, man. He's just an OG in the drone world. Love meeting up with him. Really cool. We got to meet Sherry this time. She's the one who keeps Dano straight. So you guys ever wonder that? But no, it was fun.
Live down there.
Oh well, Dano drove.
Yeah, Dano drove
good
like 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
Phew. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's not like super local.
No, we all more or less had to drive.
Yeah. One was local. That was it. I think 15 minutes. 20. So local. Oh, he is, man. I'm telling you, you gotta meet Paul, John. He's a really, really cool cat. We're gonna get up there and come with you one day, Paul. We want to check out your spots. Your spots are awesome.
Well, I promised Paul the next time we come up there, I'm gonna get up with him. So.
But no, that was cool. I met Paul, I don't know how many years ago now it was. We were up to New York, windy as heck. I'm in the car loading up another pack, and then I hear someone, where's MD? MD right here. I was like, who in the world would be looking for me up this way? Props off. Welcome. Hello, FPB.
Oh, your chat's moving faster than mine is.
I'm in the StreamYards one, so it runs slow.
Okay.
You need a bird with Crossfire. That's right. That's what I like running Crossfire. I don't know, that solid link just.
So how was the school and everything down there? What else did you
The
did you
college
just fly
was
that school?
good. We got into, like, John took us to one of his places where he flies, like a little picnic area, like an open field. Really nice little spot though. Had some water right here behind us, and
Oh, dude. Well.
there in the college, we kind of because Dano was like, asked Crystal, "Would you check out the community colleges yet?" She's like, "Nope." And sure enough, she looks and finds a dope one, the Chesapeake. I got a video up on my channel about it. Really nice little spot. Nice framework out front and all that.
Up. Wait. There's an announcement.
Uh-oh.
Pat Ruff said, guess what? I hit that like button, and it didn't hurt at all. Public service announcement.
Tell
Y'all
'em.
can try it out, you know.
It's free. What you building for, though? You come and say I gotta get back to building. You can't go doing that without telling us.
No, I think he mentioned it in a noob tube. I could be wrong. I overheard him saying. I think it's a Cinewoop.
Oh, we're doing a what? Is that the DJI one you bought? Chuck said you found a binding fly or something. I guess if you ain't building it, it's a binding fly.
Shoot, some binding flies you have to build. Take it all apart just to put it back together.
All binding flies you should take apart. DJI, I hear you. I figured it was DG.
A Digi Cinewoop? Oh, does it just have the system on it? Shoot, that's like half the system is that little HD pod that it has in it.
That's what this was made for. This was set up for that. That's what it had all the thing in the back there.
Oh.
So I put the board with the VTX and all into it. You see the little where it would hold the box at.
So
that digital stuff, Unicorn too.
If you couldn't get the Trap Mini or that small one you have, what else would you go to for a small VTX like that?
Trappy makes one. Team Black Sheep, they make a decent Nano.
I have that Nano, and it's not something I would recommend unless you're.
Did you get the 50 milliwatt one, or do you have the 400?
50.
50.
They made a 400.
Yeah, you can get them in the 400s too. I'll tell you another thing that people use are remember the 5 volts that they had out, the little tiny 5 volt VTXs. They make them now. They redid them. Sinister RC, Jim in the house. Welcome.
Yeah.
They make them, so you could definitely put them in somewhere. But I don't know the Tramp and this one. I use that what is that board? It's the little white noise board that you put the Crossfire and the Tramp on all at one time. I use that in them. I usually stand alone my VTX and all, and I don't know this one. I don't know if it's the camera or it. I know it. If it's the VTX, it's from running through that board. But I don't really like the video with it. Just something, or it's the antenna, this Emax little antenna, one of the two. Just something about it I don't like about it.
I had something crazy happen on one of my probably my best in shape quad, Blue. It's just another 5-inch Kiss Alien, but my VTX just randomly went out throwing some packs out yesterday. I ended up just bouncing off my car, but it was crazy because
This is what PropSoft recommended
For
Nano VTX.
HGLRC Zeus is fire. I have to remember that.
Okay. Well, the reason I brought it up is a lot of people, I don't think were able to get the Trap Minis. I think they were out of stock, and it was a recommendation of what else do you get, and the only thing I know of is the TBS ones, and I have one, and it's not something I would recommend unless you have it on a quad you don't fly a lot.
Well, you have to, like I said, get the 400 milliwatt one of them, and you'll be on point with that.
That's something I might have to try out then.
I got the HGLRC in this PropSoft, but I don't know if it's the Zeus. I got the whole stack, the ESC flight controller and the VTX. That's why when you said Zeus, I was like, wait a minute, that sounds familiar. I built so much stuff, I don't even remember what I put in half of these things. But that definitely.
Well, you partially remember because you grabbed the quad that had the setup, so.
Yeah.
That's part of the credit.
On this, I got that Caddx Ant Light. Or Caddx Ant. I don't know. For a Whoop maybe running around the house here or something, but nothing. I don't know. I see the latency. Like you go up to it, a tree, and I kind of go around the tree. I kind of see the image like stuttering a little bit, and then I go back to my footage. Well, we're looking at two totally different cameras, but my footage I don't have that, so it's the camera and it's whatever the. I guess that would be the TVLs. I think it's like 1200 supposed to be or something. No, I can't remember what the TVLs was. But I'm gonna probably put a Foxeer V5 in it, Predator. I think that's what I want to put in there. That's what I should have put in there in the first place, but I just try to keep everything light. And they put the camera, if you, I don't know if you can see that, but it kind of mounts just like a little piece of TPU that comes off. So all of this and the camera is all part of one,
Ew.
this
That's-
jello thing here.
I keep forgetting how gross that is to me. That thing is just super
Put your four to shame.
flippy floppy.
It works. It literally works. Like I don't get. I
Yeah.
was thinking in the camera. I was thinking in my footage I'd have like shaking and vibrating. Smooth. I actually did. I went out before the before I ate. I actually went out and flew it and tuned it in a little more. Man, it's sounding so much better, so much slower and smoother. Like I could just come around something, just cut right on around the corner now with it. And I want to put I got a couple more things to do to it, but I got to take the prop off to hook it to Betaflight. So I do the PID tuning through the goggles, and then when I got to change like anti-gravity or idle or something, I could plug it in to do that.
Trumpo's got an excellent idea.
What's
The
his
exposure,
idea?
exactly, Huckleberry. It's kind of that's exactly what I kind of see. The exposure. Nick Burns did a real good video on it. He showed you the Caddx Ant and the Caddx Ant Lite because I got both of them. And yeah, it's something with the image or something. It's like I said, the exposure.
What
What you
is that
saying?
thing that like picture is working on? It looked like a 1/5 scale RC car or something. It looked huge. Like the wheel was as big as that person's head. Am I going crazy or what?
That's
Is
a
that just
110. It's a 110. It's a looks like a Traxxas wheel maybe.
Just
Talking
that
about your-
the wheel looks so big. It must be like just is it a? I don't know.
Might be an
Maybe I'm going
scale.
crazy. Just something random. Sorry.
So Trumpo is wanting to make his Phantom into a sleeper.
I was seeing that Trumco said about making it into a sleeper.
Yeah, so he's going to
They
rearrange a few things and slap in some FPV equipment on the inside, and
Now,
Gonna
will
be-
you keep the gimbal? Is my question.
now usually I would be like, man, you don't need to go watch them big guys. But yes, Huckleberry nailed it. Go check out Mr. Steel. They did this back in the day, dude. It's crazy. This Phantom's coming over to a tree. And he just flips and rolls off of it. It's dope. I did it to a ghost drone. I got a ghost drone that was a camera bird that literally it can go in acro and just flip and roll and all that stuff. It's actually got inverted props. The props are up underneath of it. So I was thinking put a I had a camera at one time, but I took the VTX back out of it. But put the camera onto it, and where it's upside down. Look, there he is. Old man showed up. Wouldn't you ride up at the top of the hill?
he said, "You keep running your mouth, and he's gonna push you down that hill, kid."
I know I gotta watch. We're gonna go stay with him. So he
And
can't
it
catch
ain't
me
no
when I'm
internet, so
sleeping.
you can't yell for help.
Yeah, so if I don't show back up after I say I'm going to Dano's, you guys know something happened.
No, you all know we're safe.
But I forgot what I was saying now. I just got sidetracked. I'm good for doing that. Oh, the Phantom. It's really cool to do that. I still think I would want to do it. I still think if I had a Phantom shell.
Yeah,
I-
that's what I
I
was just
would
thinking.
do
A
it.
Phantom shell instead of just ripping the guts out of one, just buy like the top and bottom half, and I guess the feet are part of the bottom half, or do you have to buy those?
No, it's the feet are attached. They're a separate part. Now as far as the gimbal,
But that's what I want. And nobody
That was pretty cool.
anybody who's made a stealth Phantom never
freak
has
out.
the gimbal.
well, that's because it'll freak out when it literally you punch.
I
that
want
thing
it to.
up, it's gonna go. Into the
I
level.
just want it to shit itself while you're flying.
Okay.
Like everybody does this artificial foam camera gimbal, but I just want the real deal sitting on the bottom of it. Just see what it does, or maybe even have. Could you have a separate controller trying to hold it?
I don't know. I don't even know because you could take those camera birds, hold them in your hand, just turn upside down, and the gimbal just goes stupid. So I'm thinking when you go, I mean, you're doing it faster. Obviously, you're flying and you're flipping, but I don't know how it's going to take the flip and all of that. That would be dope though. Sleeper Phantom, have all the everything on it, the whole camera and everything, and just fire it up. That would be pretty cool.
So I know you have that hand gimbal.
Yeah.
Can you invert it and the camera still be level?
Let me think. For the Osmo, yeah, the Osmo I can hold it straight out.
But what about completely upside down?
If it's completely upside down, I think it'll act simple.
So, it will?
I think it will.
I'm about to say, if you could use that one and just, shove it inside the Phantom, maybe then you could actually have a gimbal. And that thing's, I think, roughly the same size, if not identical to the Phantom gimbal.
You might as well just keep the gimbal on there from the Phantom, though, for as much as that thing costs, the DJI Osmo.
Oh, really?
That's expensive.
Oh, okay.
So you got a Phantom that still works. The controller took a dump. You could, I know you could utilize.
Oh, that's why it's so big. It's a Traxxas Emax, the latest one. Those things are supposed to be 1/10, like you said, but things bigger than a Max.
Max, yeah, massive.
They're bigger than a Max, and a Max is huge in general.
It is a beast. We saw them up to the hobby store. But
yeah. They're big. Big.
The Max. They had when I was in the Nitro, they had the Max, the Emax. They had something else. It was monstrous freaking truck. Yeah, it's really a 1.8. He says. We took went out with the infraction Sunday. Me and Ray up at the DMV parking lot. We're out there running them. Man, we had a blast out there in that parking lot. That infraction dude just is getting like faster and faster, just going straight. I had to switch the tires around already. I'm starting to show the steel belt on the back tires.
Are you really?
Yeah. And that's only after it's a drift monster though now.
Now is it favoring one side or is it pretty much rubbing equally?
It's burning equal. I guarantee you couldn't shoot a bullet and stay straighter than this truck goes.
Well, sometimes differentials always like to favor one wheel over the other. It's just how differentials work.
So,
hey, I'm telling the truth, damn it.
I'm going to interrupt.
What?
So, Baduga brought up a really good point.
Baduga never has a good point.
Baduga always has amazing points, not just good points.
All right, what's the point?
Do you realize that the drone network has been going on and there have been numerous people right now in the chat that have been right here with us for 3 years?
Yes, quite a few of them actually.
And Baduga said, cheers to the old and to the new drone network. And Bird in the Hand says, here's to many more. I do believe there will be, hopefully, many more years.
We plan on doing it. Like I said, it's getting, well, I guess I got to be honest, like I was telling Crystal, between the weather and just Rona, I get tired of everything Rona. That's why I just like want to go where you live 5 hours away, I'm driving to come flying with you. So, it's just been all that kind of bottling up. That's why it's been hit and miss. I still been doing basically everything I've been doing. I still tinker. I fly. Still trying to build them skills. Hang out with people. It's just starting to get back into it. And the weather finally. Wow, the wind. Well, we've had warm, but it's been really windy. So,
but this whole week the wind has been calm. It's actually today has been the first day the wind's kind of been a little up there, but we had a bit of rain.
Not here. So it's
not
been
there.
All week's been a bit here.
Really?
But yes, Baduga, exactly, and that's what I say. So this past Saturday, yeah, it would have been cool to stay here and do, like a meetup for how we normally do everything. But man, I got to hang out with I'll Be Droned. Got to hang out with Mr. JRC. That's something I've been wanting to do since.
Oh, God. At
years,
least
you know,
3-4 years.
at least. And so it was really cool. In a different environment, you know, different area. I didn't know like the area myself. Kind of like I knew the college was here and Sonic was over there.
And speaking of that, guys,
But it was a blast.
just like I said on Facebook.
Crystal tries like you.
Yeah, we travel. Yes, we meet up with pilots. You'll want to
What's
meet
up,
up?
Adventure Fat Man Blob?
Let us know. We'll see
Who's
what
this
we
guy?
can work out. And it
Ron,
might not happen right away.
welcome, brother.
I will have to budget and get things in
Well, we're
order
definitely
to
down to
travel.
meeting.
But yes, we will travel. So hit us up. I know you guys out there in Indiana that kind of got screwed up, and
Yeah.
that was due to COVID. But
See, COVID.
maybe
You're in Facebook jail. Imagine that.
maybe we'll be able to do that again.
Hey, Ron, hold on. I got something to show you.
Yeah, I really wanted to do that Indiana thing. It's just such a shame. I had like my $1,000 sitting to the side, you know, ready for the trip, and bust.
Adam, honey, I have looked at Michigan. If I do Michigan would only be in the summer because it's cold as shit up there.
And
That
I
shit look
wanted,
pretty, Ron. Let me blow the screen up.
Yep.
Ron used to have one of these. That take you
what
back?
happened to it?
I kind of beat it up a little bit. But yeah, you can probably see the tires on here. I moved them to the front. Oh, no, right here. Because it's backwards. Nope, there it is. It's right there.
Okay, a little bit of steel belt right there.
And then if you
Now,
hold it up,
could switch around the camber a little bit so it's wearing a bit more equally?
see that? It's a little bit there too, so it's both on equal on both sides. Tires are... Yeah. Hey. Right here, man. Gotta keep them. I cannot believe, man, when an RC car, and when you take it back and you know home and pop the hood up and it's freaking just rubber shredded all throughout the car. That's crazy. That thing hauls ass. It's still all stock. I still have it all in the stock setup. Like I did some diff work. That's about all I did. Smoke them. That's right. I hate it. Breaks it down. It literally, when I start smoking them, it goes and kicks it into low mode. I'm like, no! I need that Mamba XLS to twist on them. Super glue and
Ron
baking
told me
soda
to
will
come all
patch
the way
in
down
tires.
to Tampa. I mean,
I have to
you've been
remember that.
right up this way. DC, you've been like all around me and haven't even hit me up.
Ron, you've been what?
Oh yeah, see, I know quite a bit.
He don't like me.
Now, eventually, I got to make my way down there for sure. Because if I make my way to Tampa, then I got to go a little bit further. Because if not, I might.
Oh,
have
we hit
Bridgeport
Florida. It
landed
would
in
be
my
fun.
ass.
Where? So you said Tampa a little bit further. Where are you talking further?
I'm going quite a bit down further.
Like
Where-
the Keys,
Wherever Greg's at.
I don't want to
the
get out of
Florida Keys,
to
the
do
nice
that.
place where home is.
No, it's not the Keys.
Oh.
Ron said he's a travel whore.
But yeah, I'm not gonna have Greg plant his foot. And if
I know
I
Plum,
hit
Michigan. We need to come up that
and
way.
don't let him know, I think I would have a foot plant.
We're gonna try to do Atlanta this year for sure. So, gonna be fun.
Atlanta. That sounds mighty nice. Now, hold up. Why Atlanta? And what are you doing at Atlanta? Or we doing?
Because I fly Apexes and I'm a
Because-
steel dick rider. You should already know
Oh
this.
shit!
No,
You gonna go to his house?
No, because we were
Steel,
in
open up.
and we're gonna be doing
No,
quite a bit of exploring.
Buddy of mine, yeah, down there, Steven Brett, he was like, man, you gotta come down here and fly with me and stuff. I'm like, that's doable. I do believe that's doable. And Crystal started looking in the area and there's tons of shit there. to do and check out and stuff.
Technically, it's not Atlanta. He threw a city name out there. It is not
Yeah,
Atlanta.
we're just saying Atlanta. It's just with around.
No, like Ron said, ooh, why Atlanta? Yeah, I kind of agree with you on that in certain aspects, Ron.
But
no, it's not technically the city.
yeah, it's not
Crystal
the city
doesn't
part.
do the city.
Oh,
You
Dim
know that.
dives though.
You do TikTok, no more YouTube. Stop playing. I imagine your butt on TikTok. Steel meetup.
Well, so my dad brought up one of the few times we talk. He brought up, he's like, dude, on TikTok, because he's now hooked in that crap. He was like, I see all these drone videos. Where are yours? And I'm like, first off, I don't upload that much in general, so that was not a point to even be made. But no, TikTok is blowing up for the drone people.
Yeah, Eric does it. Eric's been telling us about it and stuff, but
You should have given him your famous line. I don't do social media.
And that's what I told him. I don't, and he knows that. That's why I was kind of like, there's no point to be made there. But it's just it's something I didn't think people were going to get into drone people wise. But I guess if there's a way to show your stuff, people are going to find it.
Yeah, I mean, Eric's all right, Drone Bum, be good, brother. Appreciate you.
Take it easy.
In. But Eric's been doing it.
Ron, believe it or not, I don't have TikTok, babe.
Nope, I don't have no TikTok neither.
But I'll save it because I'm guaranteeing you eventually I probably will have it.
60-second max video, so much easier. Yeah, Eric did it just for traffic to get to YouTube, to his channel, and it's been working for him. He said, this old man will be in bed, man.
That old man had better get a lot of rest before we come down there.
We gotta definitely do that. We need to put that together. I'm trying to think.
Which one?
Danos. I'm trying to think, like, what else we have, like, in the books. We have to sit down and start figuring that out now. It's getting warm to do that for sure.
Look, I know of one.
Oh,
two,
by the way, my vacation days reset in July, so.
Well, you might be beat on Atlanta then. You ain't got no days.
No, I have full days, but I'm more willing to blow them right before they reset.
We might be there before that. Right? I don't know. She's a scheduler.
Look, I know of 5 trips that
But,
I would like to attempt to pull off at some point this year. And right now, it's looking like all of them I want to do in the summer. So that and there ain't a whole lot of overtime opportunities right now. So I'm gonna have to figure some things out.
Oh yeah, we have to plan it out, of course. Crystal, check messenger.
I saw it.
Should
I
set
got
it.
to go to.
Like tomorrow we're going out, but probably I don't know about flying. Like it's just gonna be something we want to check out up at the Beatamore. So we're gonna go that way.
Let me know.
No.
I mean, I'm not allowed. What?
No, it's just I'm actually going up there and hang out with Eric in the motel, chilling with them in Baltimore, in downtown Baltimore. So we're not guaranteed flying, nothing. So we're gonna maybe go over to Forest Haven, check out that area.
So does that mean I have to go to the track tomorrow?
There's an ice plant. It's not a plane. You live at that place now.
Shit, I haven't been there in 2 weeks.
And so now and then there's an ice plant that I used to work at right around, not work at, but I used to go there and pick ice up. So we're gonna check that place out while we're up there, scout it out, see what's up that way. It's a bad neighborhood, so we gotta watch and be careful. So, but now, yeah, we're just gonna go up there and see some stuff. Getting out, finding areas, just basically when it's this time of year. That's basically what we do, and then write them down. We got a book now. We keep writing all the spots down and just getting into it, and then making notes if it's like a place that's kind of like flyable in the wintertime, but not in the summertime due to scrubbage or whatever, stuff like that. Head fog in the house. Welcome.
What type of fog is his head in?
RC crazy. I say, Eric, have you been here and I missed you? You have. Oh, no, wait. You just come in a little bit ago, so I don't feel that bad. I missed like 9 comments. You got your groceries. I'm here now, headed home from my groceries. Dude, you're just now heading home from groceries? Holy cow. Maybe time.
Early. No. You got to think of that. You got to remember that.
Yeah, true.
But
We
hey,
have-
the best time to get groceries are literally 12 o'clock at night. They're literally restocking the shelves. So everything you want, they're putting back up there.
Max, they're in the house. Welcome, welcome. Yeah,
When I had-
actually, I went into Walmart today, and I have not been in Walmart in over a year. This woman has boycotted Walmart.
I don't
I
blame her.
don't know why.
Walmart is cancer.
I don't think Wally World, Uncle Wally smokes Marlboros or something, but ever since Rona, she's like,
Walmart is a disgusting
No.
virus trap.
and it was clean and smelling good. when I was in
Bullshit.
there.
Touche.
Oh crap! I smelled that food. Russell's like, "You want something?" I'm like, "Yeah, no,
So you've been hitting Target then?
no." That's what I tell her. I said, "You go to Target, you go to Kohl's, you go to
Honestly,
Every store but Wally World.
No, I didn't like during the main thing with COVID.
no." The main thing.
No, I didn't do really any
Always
store. I
packed,
went
no
to
matter
our
what.
local grocery store, and that was it.
Ew, Wally World. It felt good to be in there. Damn it! After like almost a year, I was like,
I told him, I said, you go right ahead, but don't feel bad when I spray your ass down before you walk back
"You
in the
boycott
house.
Wally World too." Damn.
See, Dano understands.
In the beginning, I could see everyone in the beginning of COVID because the people had went literally ballistic. Like they were out in the parking lot fighting and shooting each other. It's like, what? But no, it was different. Like I said, being in there, they got like automatic gates when you go in now to kind of, I guess, like slow the people down or
Oh,
something.
what? We don't have that in Cambridge.
Well, Cambridge has always been a hopping Walmart too. I could see that Walmart being like, if they still sell guns too, that's definitely a hopping store.
Yeah, Cambridge still sells guns.
He said, "Come to Florida, no one cares."
Damn straight.
Got them green LEDs going, nice.
Florida man all the way.
Oh, that's where Ron's at down there in Florida.
I want to know where he's at.
See, Ray did the same thing. He used to spray Jess down at the beginning of COVID. Sorry, ain't happening.
Adventure Man says, "I love Walmart. I go there at night for free entertainment, push the cart around a bit and leave." There you have it. It's entertainment. If you just don't, if you don't go in there licking the handles of the cart.
I'm really,
That's what I'm saying. Like, go to Walmart at night. It's so much
Look.
better.
No, okay. His instructions today, when he said we're going to Walmart, his instructions literally said, keep your hands in your pockets, don't touch anything, and try not to breathe that air.
He said, "Oh, Danos don't want political on us." He's like, "They don't support small businesses."
Now, does he own a small business?
He owns like 30 of them. He's filthy. rich.
Oh, he's okay. I see. Let's stay at his house. Can I come too? Can you adopt me while we're at it?
Let's just say,
He's the sergeant of the army. Don't you know?
oh
No,
no.
I didn't know. No, I'm really upset I couldn't go down there. I missed out meeting quite a few people and
Ron says he's in Apollo Beach, 15 minutes from Sour Camp.
Apollo Beach. Okay, so right now my dad has a house in Bradenton, so I don't think that's close at all. No, I think Sour Beach is further down there.
But, yep. Get out and explore. Have to. Man, I love going out. I missed Crystal was General Chris.
Oh, okay. So if it's 15 minutes away from Tampa, then it's close to Bradenton. It's probably right on top of it then.
Well, Crystal was doing inventory. It's like, oh, we couldn't go out and do nothing. It was like, because we go out and look, exploring, and if you can fly, you can fly. If not, I think I can fly every spot now, though. That's what this little guy is before.
Life with Chris, on a weekend, you were never home.
Well, you had your home days, weekends. You had about 3 or 4 of them. Some back to back.
Most nights.
Send it 35 minutes away from Brennington. He's 35 minutes away from where you said Brennington.
Okay, so it's further north. Okay.
Shoot, Ron might be your dad's seller, bro.
He might be. No, I actually.
Ron's
dad's-
like the local pawn shop.
Ron said, I don't
Get
know what the hell
anything.
you talking about.
Anything. He gets you anything. Yeah, hustling, always hustling. That's the way to do it, man. When I lived in the city, I was the same way. We had everything you needed, or we could get it.
But
worries.
I would like to make a trip down to Florida with you guys, and I would like it to be this year.
We definitely like go that way.
There's a lot of cool spots. There's a lot of like, it's the city. I think it's Saturn. I want to say Saturn, Florida. There's this giant tower
Lot
that
of
used to
stuff.
be a restaurant, and dude, it's just empty. And you can, it's just such asking to be dove in like inverted wall taps underneath the dome. I'm pretty sure it's Saturn.
Jeff Freestyle in the house. Welcome, welcome.
You planning on me hitting the lottery this year?
I'm hoping.
Okay. I'm just
All right, you got some newsies?
Yeah, Chris told me I'm hitting the lottery.
Okay.
Yes, I have news.
There.
Don't I always have news?
News. It's too early for news.
Hold on, Eric.
Wait, I got it. I'm already on your name. I got it, and I'm already there.
Yeah, man, you go grocery shopping too much. We had to take
That's
your
my
boy from
fault,
you.
Eric.
She went into my freaking moderators and cleaned out like 6 or 7 people.
I didn't mean it.
She wanted to
I
add
fixed
John
it.
as a moderator, and she's getting ready to add him as the like if you want to have someone on your channel that can control it. I'm cool with that if he wants to add content, throw some videos up there. I was like, no, you can't put it in that section. You got to be in this section. Got poop play me. Man. All right, Ron. Appreciate you coming in, brother. Nice seeing you. If you ever get up this way, man, hit me up. We'll definitely drive to you.
Half
if
the
you're
time I
within.
know when he's been in this area as he's on his way back down. I'm like,
No.
God damn it!
No. You post before you're coming. That'll be cool. Meet up with you, bro. Simon, come on over. We'll meet with Simon too. Wouldn't
I
that be
don't know,
dope?
but Duga's already told me I gotta go across the pond. That involves getting a passport.
A passport or a fast
I
boat?
don't know about that. No, don't get me wrong, Baduga. I don't know. I think it's cool to leave the States. It's weird. I thought about it not too long ago and how much it bothers me how far away and desolate I would be from comfort. You know?
Nah, you just have to
It don't, like,
sip your-
I'm good to
sip your drink, smoke your blunt. You'll never forget. No, you'll think you're in no state. Right?
Am I in Jamaica now? Jamaica, I'm comfortable with. Like, I think anything Canada, I'm fine. Mexico, I'm fine. Like, you know, the islands of Cuba, Jamaica, etc., I'd be comfortable with. I think it's once I leave the whole, you know, North Americas.
He said, I gotta stay in Florida. I don't do masks.
There are 18 states that are mask free now, so you're safe,
Yeah,
Ron.
we're
You can leave
Augustine,
Florida.
August.
Is Delaware one of them?
No.
No.
Okay, because for some reason, like half the stores I go in Delaware, just, you know, that's a good portion of our job sites, nobody's wearing masks. And it makes me questionable, like, are you allowed to wear one, or is it just becoming Delawareans don't give a shit?
Well,
No comment.
yeah. We won't start no controversy with that. He said.
And it's southern Delaware. Any northern Delawareans, you guys are still wearing your mask. I noticed, like, pretty much once I pass Rehoboth, it's all mask again. But it's like lower Delaware, Maryland, you know, Delmar area, masks are vague.
Saying lower, slower.
No, Delmar. We've been in Delmar plenty of times. Delmar Food Line are wearing masks.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say.
like when I go into the supply houses, nobody's wearing masks. If I go into like, what was that store I went into? It was just like a weird little convenience store. I just stopped in real quick. I was getting fuel.
Huh.
Nobody wearing mask. I was like, oh, okay. Just
Yeah, they said screw that mask. They don't worry about them. I still wear them when I go out. Like if I go in a store, I don't ride around in my car with it on. But if I go in a store, I still throw it on. And it's getting hot, so that's going to be even harder to do. So when it's like hot, I don't even go in the stores.
Yeah, it's about to for me to be wearing contact time again, so I can actually see.
Crystal's like, you want to go to the store with me? I'm like, yeah, sure. I'll sit out front with the AC on. Like, no mask for fat man. No can breathe. Eric is shit. I'm buffering. You're buffering? You got the little wheel? All right, guys. Crystal has some news she wants to share, I believe. You guys want to hear?
You're in my spot.
You want to hear Greg?
You
News.
can't do it like he does.
Stop. I know, man. I can't stop yawning now. It's like, stop it. It's going to keep going. And I'm like,
We did the live stream an hour early. Right now, technically, we would be roughly about, starting, if not a little bit in. Oh, okay, it's 8:11, so we'd be 11 minutes in.
I want to meet Jeff, too.
But we
I
didn't-
wish Callie was not so far away.
We didn't technically do it an hour early when we technically changed the time. So it was an hour show before?
I know, mister. You leave that back door
So is it a
open.
2-hour show now? Am I lost on this?
No, she, at first, that's what she said. Are we going to run it for 2 hours? Because the people be here at 8. But she went ahead and set invites out earlier. So, no, when she's done the news, we'll end it like we normally do.
Okay, I didn't know. That's what I was confused about. I was like, are we going to a 2-hour now?
Not really.
And Friday nights, a lot of people, it's not that it contains to my channel or I contain to theirs, but there's a lot of live streams going from like
Friday
7
night
to like,
starts the
yeah.
weekends in the summer. Friday
Wouldn't it,
nights we'll
Jeff?
be traveling.
dude, that would be dope. They can hand me my ass on the sticks right in front of you.
I'm gonna do
I
that.
just say like a 24-hour live stream
I
straight
gotta get
on.
up. They're gonna kick me out if I don't. You don't want to see her get violent here. She's
Quads will fly,
yeah,
not
they will.
powered.
Not by these thumbs.
Make her big screen.
My thumbs work just as well.
Well, let's see you fly like me then.
Ask Dano. He's seen me fly.
Dano seen me drive.
Yeah, and he said Dano's been scared the heck out of
Mr.
by your driving.
Crowley in the house. Welcome, Sean. Appreciate you stopping in, brother. I saw yours. I didn't realize you did a live stream on Sundays. I know, kick me in the ass. I will try to stop by Sunday, I promise. I saw the thumbnail pop up. Hit me on Messenger, be like, come by my live stream. I'm not coming by yours no more. And I'll get my ass over there, I promise. To me.
News.
Go away. All right, guys. In drone news, the Federal Aviation Administration, you know them, our dear sweet friends.
FAA, right?
Yep, them. Have recently teamed up with the Choctaw Nation to investigate how drones can move goods at lower altitudes.
You almost said drugs, didn't you?
I did.
I thought you did. I just wanted to make sure.
A 3-year memorandum of understanding was recently signed by FAA's Aeronautical Center, MMAC, and the Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma. Through it, the partners will conduct unique drone-driven research and simultaneously support students looking to pursue careers in this arena. A best-case outcome would be the demonstration of government-to-government collaboration where a federal agency and a tribal government can collaborate to promote technology. An FAA spokesperson told NextGov over an email on Thursday. We expect this collaboration to have real impacts on emerging aviation industries, including advanced aerial mobility. As part of the research, the two will virtually simulate an array of conditions. More than 44,000 acres of tribally owned land makes up the Choctaw Nation's emerging aviation test range, the agency has officially confirmed. The property encompasses flatland, hills, valleys, enabling those involved to stage different operations on versatile landscapes.
Ryan, aka These Nuts, welcome.
By overlaying virtual features like virtual buildings or obstacles, it will be possible to simulate operations in complex urban and rural environments. Through the agreement, the FAA will work with the industry partners to also perform parallel research to the Choctaw Nation's testing. For instance, according to the officials, researchers intend to explore visual acuity in people who participate in the operations. We're going to look at a range of human factors that must be addressed prior to the wide-scale advanced aerial mobility operations. We anticipate that our work will help stimulate the interest in STEM in the tribal communities, leading the next generation of STEM employment opportunities, the spokesperson explained. At its core, they added, the partnership is focused on safety and a shared sense of optimism for the future. Leading up to this announcement, the MMAC and Choctaw Nation has been in discussions for more than 2 years. The latter was the first and only tribal government participant on the FAA's Drone-Centered Integration Pilot Program, and the first recognized by the FAA as a public aircraft operator under the IPP. Who knows, guys? More testing is coming, but the question is, what are they calling low altitudes?
I fly like a couple inches off the ground. Would that consider that, or?
But I mean, they're talking about moving goods at low altitudes. So you kind of have to watch the FAA when they're discussing commercial applications and how low they're really truly going to be. Time will tell. More info as it comes. In other news,
I'm down, John.
in Turner Falls, using their drones, the Greenfield Police and Fire Departments have assisted the Montague Police Department and Turner Falls Fire Department on Thursday afternoon to search for a possible person on the Connecticut River. Wayne Pleasant, who lived on Carlisle Avenue overlooking the river, reported seeing a person possibly ice fishing out on the ice. Pleasant said the person was sitting, but then got up and started walking back to the land, at which time he lost sight of the individual. He also reported possibly seeing a kayak in the area. Police and firefighters arrived, scanned the open water and ice with binoculars, but saw nothing.
Dude, it's that trip.
They then requested the use of Greenfield's drones to safely search the area. The embankments in that area are just too steep, and the ice is just too dangerous.
Later, Simon.
After a search of the area using the cameras on 2 drones, nothing was found, and the search was called off, being declared unfounded. Hopefully it is an unfounded search. Hopefully it was a false alarm. But look at how quickly they were able to sum things up using 2 different drones instead of having how many hundreds of people possibly searching for someone that was not lost at all. In other news, a Wisconsin company will provide drone-powered internet service to rural Northwoods students. Rural Northwood students who lack reliable internet at home will soon be able to connect to their school networks via a drone-powered cellular signal. That's right, coming real soon. A Wisconsin startup will be part of a state-funded pilot program in the Eagle River area that will test the use of drones as a way to expand the internet connectivity into rural areas. It's a partnership between the new company Wisconsin Telelift and the Northland Pines School District. The drones are going to be fitted with cell phone towers, allowing the students throughout the sprawling Northwoods district to get online, even in rural areas where cell phone service and broadband access are unavailable or unreliable. Look out, Dano. We need to hook up a cell phone tower to a drone. There you go. I've got it's being tested in Wisconsin right now. It's a real need in a district that is among the state's largest geographically, spreading over 435 square miles. in 2 counties.
Damn.
As many as 15% of the district's 1,340 students have no internet access at home. And half of its students have unreliable connections that don't always allow for streaming video or other tools used in the educational software. The district provides Chromebooks to its students and portable hotspots to those who need them, but the hotspots can only work where there is a strong cellular signal. In most of that district, that's just not the case. Not only is it an issue that some students can't afford to buy broadband for their house, it's actually not available for a lot of people. Shocking, isn't it? No, actually it's not. That's the craziness of saying everybody has to have online schooling when not every place has online capabilities and access. They didn't stop and think about that. So, hey, we'll get it done one way or another. See, Dano, though, we're going to have one quad with the cell phone tower.
Right.
And then one to rip around the one that's holding up the cell phone tower. That's how we do that. We now have an aircraft that is 160 pounds of lifting thrust. And it can be flown for 42 days. It's so advanced that people still can't believe it can be done, even though we're doing it. Who knows? Will it be something new coming soon to other areas? Let the pilot project see how it goes. Technology at its best, guys. Coming to you via a drone. I told you guys 3 years ago, drone jobs are out there. You just have to look for them, and you have to know where to look for them. That's the one thing, and how to find them. That's the thing y'all have to remember.
Hey, Dano, you now have a spare source frame. Yummy, yummy. I think everything's there, but maybe some screws for like standoffs. Everything else should be there. Yeah, the frame and all is brand new as far as the chassis. The only thing was ever put on a quad, never flown, just put on and then taken back off for the arms. Because I built a 5-inch, or built a drone for a guy, and he had the 5-inch, so he just gave me the frame. So, yabba.
Eric, when we all gonna meet up at the Justice Airport?
Let's make it 2 weeks from now.
Tiff said, bullshit, you better give her about more notice than that. Come on now.
But I got to put brakes on the car, damn, and I got to make sense.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to do a big, monstrous drone network meetup.
I'm only in 1080 right now, bro. I don't have no 4K. Do we look good in 1080 though?
We always look good. What are you talking about?
Just had a orgasm, no joke. He's stupid. But so now you got some parts so you can break some shit. Some arms, there's 4 arms, top and bottom plate, everything. So you can hammer that Source 1 frame now.
Going out in the mail on Monday.
Shipping department's at it.
And no, Chris, you can't read.
What?
He said organism.
Organism, orgasm. No, he had an orgasm.
No,
John
he said
knew.
organism.
John knew.
There's a big difference in those two. I'm just saying.
That's all I need to see.
Yeah.
I know it goes with that.
You got to teach your kid to read.
I've never been able to figure that out yet. I can put the square in the hole.
Oh, I'm unmuted. I'm sorry. I thought like shit, dude. Whoa. I didn't realize because you mute me, and I didn't. I just figured there's no point to put my 2 cents in when I'm muted.
And I promise, anybody comes here, I would definitely. We'll put y'all. We'll find somewheres. We'll go out and just get tents. Yeah, we have a whole flying field.
I
If
was
you
gonna
want a
say
field,
we'll all be camping out in the field. It'll be an epic weekend. Don't plan on sleeping.
yeah. So we have, you can have a field to fly in. You want some obstacles? There's the trees. They're fun. I can promise you this. I've done it for years. We have ruins around here.
Look, Eric's got it figured out. Who's closer to me? Wait, Ray is. I'm gonna drive to his house, and then he can drive us to Chris's. Ray knows how to get here.
Ray
I'm
in
sure
30
it's
minutes.
memorized.
Ray's like, come on. Ray's like, I'll be waiting, bro. How long are you gonna be here?
You haven't left yet, Eric?
Yep, orgasm.
No, that says organism. Jesus. Y'all see what I put up with, right? I mean, he's
Organism.
Orgasm.
He's the same in person. There's enough people that can definitely vouch for that.
What you got in your hands there, Chris? What's that?
Fly pad controller.
Oh.
Ooh.
No, what's the hole in the middle of it?
Just the design, so the holder kind of comes down, goes through, and then bolts in through the back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look. You got a yawning, now you get me yawning. You need a hotel 5-star preferred. Well, babe, let me know when you're coming, and I'll give you the best recommendations. I promise.
We got you on that, no doubt.
I know, right? Bubba Burgers are extremely expensive anymore, and I don't know about you, but they kind of like changed the taste. And at least around here, they were up to I think $12 or $14 a box.
Vampire, what's up?
Vampire.
The new tango.
Let you know, I don't know if anybody had finally gotten a hold of you or not, but Liam is moving to Alabama. Get up with him. He's literally packing the truck. He said he wants to get you that transmitter back.
He said come by his church on Sunday would be the best bet for you if you can make it by there. He said if not, he's just going to set it on the bench and walk away. No, he didn't. I'm kidding. But no, he did say if you could make it by his church Sunday would be perfect. I thought he already moved too, but no, he didn't. He's leaving this
Dano.
Sunday. Night, Dano. Be good, brother. Catch you later, old man.
Sean likes to announce his entrances. We'll call them that.
It has a broken gimbal. Camera movability. The fly pad, or what is it? You know what he's saying?
It has a broken gimbal on camera movability, but you can fix it and have it.
Oh, the Sky controller. Which one is that?
Yeah, the Sky controller. That's the bigger thingamahoogie.
Is that the big one, dude?
Google is your friend.
I know. I know. I'm thinking this is the fly pad.
Google is your friend.
They have the Sky controller.
See what I go through?
Too.
Google is your friend.
That's crazy, bro. The big old freaking thing. You feel like you're flying an airplane. You're awesome, brother. I appreciate you.
Can't wait to see that.
Come on now, Sean. You know I always have to be a little more quote unquote tactical.
I have the iPad for it.
At least when I'm live. Now, in person is slightly different. Not much, but slightly.
I wonder where the Sean thing come from. I don't get it. I don't. He said one day, wait, does my YouTube thing say my name? I was like, no, it's just me. I like if I know you're like your real your name, I'll say your name versus your channel, just more personal. I know some guy, I'm not gonna say no, but I pissed him off because they never like nobody say his name, and I used to go there all the time, call him out by his name. Funny.
Right, Vampire? Look, the way I look at it is we're family.
If I was near Liam, bro, I was literally, if you didn't have time, because I was going to be like, well, you could just like, push come to shove, like, you have my address, throw it in the mail. I get it to John. I give it to Eric. Eric give it to John. But he said it's church. So if anybody's in near Leon's church and John can't make it by, go by and get his transmitter phone. It still looked good, bro. He showed me a picture of it. It looked fresh. It looked like something you could definitely put on the FPV marketplace. No, it still looked good though.
Guys, if you're interested, looks like Ryan D's Nuts has got a quad up for sale.
Oh, cool beans.
It's D's new keys.
Did it show? It just showed up. Sean, it
Well,
just didn't do it.
Ryan, aka D's Nuts,
Drone
forever. So that's still who he shall be.
Yeah, you can send me pics, bro. I'll definitely push it around for you and see if I can't hustle it up for you.
Well, today is Birdman's 3rd anniversary in FPV almost every single day.
Nice.
And let me tell you, in 3 years, he may have missed 2 days. Literally, this guy is out there getting it in every single day. That is one man that I can tell you puts in the stick time. That is dedication.
He could hand all of us our ass on the sticks, but he just doesn't want to do it. We got to fly that park, that battlefield with him one day.
Battlefield?
Bro, moto vlogs. Are you moto vlogging?
DW.
In the house. You just missed Ron. He run out of here. He must knew you were coming. Speak of the devil.
Right? If not outside, I'm FPV and inside.
I do like that, like flying the whoops inside when it got real cold. I was starting to get into them, and no, like you really do. When you fly the whoops and then go out back out on your 5-inch, you do feel like there's something there. Because the whoops, you know, they're one ass, they're so laggy on power. You got to throw the throttle wide open, you know, to do things and stuff like that. And the 5-inch is just so efficient. It's just like you're down here on the throttle with it, you know. It does. It definitely gives you, I'd say, whoop or simulator. I think the whoop gives you more of a feel than the simulator.
Dude, y'all just need to talk.
You like that, don't you? I don't even work hard at it either. I just let it grow.
What? Mustache?
Yeah, dancing don't ever confuse me with Chris. He's not looking for that porn stash. Tiny Hawk freestyle. Do you see Birdman? Do you see what Shutterbug did with that Tiny Hawk freestyle, bro? Yeah, go over there and watch that if you haven't. Man, that thing rips. What kind of quad are we talking? You just 85?
Yeah, he's like, all right, you pulled my like $80.
I flight on the top.
So it's a Nazgul.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. He's gonna make me work.
So I gotta be in Jacksonville, Florida, just to see this.
He's legit too, guys.
No, he forgets that not everybody has Facebook.
He's teasing us. That's all.
What's Facebook?
No,
What's
it's
that?
literally on Facebook. I had already seen it.
33. That's all, bro. Man, I'm 48. I feel like I'm old now. Yeah, it was like I said. John told me about Rick earlier. Like I said, Rick come by my channel, commented quite a few times. Seemed like a really nice guy. Did he make you work hard for it?
Yes.
He says I flayed on top, probably a 3-inch, maybe.
Because I saw it the other day.
I don't know, 80
I'm only
bucks? You think
I'm only saying the 3-inch for a certain reason.
Damn it.
She's trying to find it. She's trying to see it, man. Send us pics, man.
I believe in you, Chris.
Huh?
Oh, the one you couldn't find the arm for? Oh, okay. I kind of do remember that a little bit. We could get that. We could take that arm.
Custom frame?
We could get that arm taken care of for you, though, bro.
Shh. Don't tell him.
This guy cuts carbon. All we need is one arm to mock it up. He'll cut you one and send it back, and I'll pay for the carbon for him to do it.
Huh?
Yeah. I'd do it for Ryan. He's nuts. He's been good. I said an arm, a piece of carbon. Doc's got a piece of carbon. Ryan's ain't gonna charge me that much for.
I was about to say, the last time he was talking like $80 a sheet. I've been damn if I'm paying $80 an arm.
That's for the Cinequad.
Yeah, and it wasn't $80 a sheet. It was $80 for the actual both, all 4 pieces, and it's just that takes 4 sheets to make all 4 pieces, which is $80.
Ryan, I can't find it. Facebook hates me. Get on my iPad.
Dan, I did actually reach out to a guy today. He asked me about it. Roro, does that sound right? He emailed me and I told him yes, make them. I actually have one already printed. He said he wanted 2, but I'm waiting to hear back from him. I'll order another roll of PETG if he's wanting to do it, and then I get it. I think I still have that that file.
Roro?
Okay, Roro, yeah. He reached out to me. I'm waiting to hear back from him. He might email me back. I haven't checked it again.
Roro.
Okay. I appreciate you, man. Like I said, if the people could get up with me and confirm it, I'll go ahead and get another roll and go ahead and run them. Like I said, I have 2 here. One's legit and one's not. This one's legit. Kind of looks good. This one's not. It kind of had some scratchy going on the bed. It's good for like mine. So that's basically what I keep this one for. But
You
no,
can
I got
sand
one.
it though. You can just
Yeah, I
take
could
a
stand it, but I wouldn't give that to no one. As far as paying me to do this.
Oh no.
No, I gotta send something out smooth. So
Why
it's
did it
just-
do those scratches?
Whatever's on your bed, it'll project. So if your bed is not smooth and flat, it'll just whatever imperfections in that mat, it'll actually do that in the PLA. If you put glass, it'll be smooth as butter.
Oh,
Just
okay.
what glass does.
I'm amazed you don't have a glass mat.
All right, Ryan. Hey, send me the broken arm and take me off another arm for it. That's all you need, right, Doc?
Yeah, I just need an actual one complete arm. I don't.
One
Well, hold up. Let's stop here. I need the exact mirrored arm. So don't try to send me if it's a dead cat. Don't send me the front arm if the back arm is broken. Make sure I have the arm that's identical to that arm.
Symmetrical to the one that's broken, right?
Correct. I can't help you if you have a dead cat and you send me a front arm for a broken back arm. I'm going to cut you another front arm at that point.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty easy for you. It's an easy arm too.
Like I'm most arms are perfectly fine because normally all 4 arms are identical. It's just if they're flipped or not flipped or some don't even care. I think the
No,
Apex doesn't even give a shit.
You're good. It's an X. That's true. X looks like.
Okay.
So you're good.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ryan, if you want to just send one arm that's complete, just take it off and
And preferably still send me the opposite side. Just what frame is that, Chris? Or is it? Oh, he said it was a custom frame, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we don't know it. It does say iFlight on top of it, but
Yeah, just make sure you send me the arm to the across from it. That's all I ask.
Yeah. So if it's your front right broken, Ryan, send him the front left, and he can cut that arm with no problem. Well, knock it up. That way, it's the same exactly arm from what it is, because the one back might go into the frame different or something.
Yeah, I am worried about that.
About it being different. It looks kind of like all arm, whatever, all being symmetrical, same thing. So you want to sell it, or do you want to print it? I'll get an arm for it. If you want to sell it, then I guess we're talking about a different one. Maybe we're not talking about this.
Yeah, if you're just selling it, I'd just say sell it. Don't even worry about it. And then that's, you know, whoever gets it probably just going to take the electronics off anyway.
Yeah, we tried look before for the frame and just could not get it. Could not figure
Really?
out what the
Just
frame
a-
arm was.
Just a mystery frame?
Yeah, one of those.
Might want the whole frame then we could actually just make more parts off the frame.
Appreciate you, John. Smash that
Yeah.
like button, people. Yeah.
Then I could actually mock up the top and bottom plate before you break it. That way you could, you know, have future
He said drove me
pieces.
crazy. It was looking for that arm that time, I remember. When I get to looking, so a solution to looking for an arm for a frame that you have, I would say a solution would be, and I'm being serious, pick up a Source One frame. They are so cheap. They're like roughly 20. They're under 30 bucks. They're like 25 bucks. And durable. I mean, it's damn near a primo frame. Like they're really, really tough frames. Because I had one time I was trying to find, I think it was a top plate or something on it. It was a while back. And if I think someone cut Ryan's frame, to be honest with you. I think they did exactly what you did, cut the frame, and then that's why it's like impossible to find or something.
Well, that's something I would never
Oh,
do.
Plumper.
Because I am going to start cutting custom top and bottom plates for my aliens. That's, I think, guaranteed in my future. I'm not
Right.
going to sell those. If I sell my quad if I like go deranged or something and I attempt to sell it, please kill me anyway. I'll put the original top and bottom plate on so people actually have something to work with.
Right.
Because if I start throwing out stuff that just doesn't exist,
Yeah.
it's really going to hurt people's feelings when they break something.
No, exactly. I don't. Even if I cut carbon, I don't know. I say I see how you fly and it's tough, but is it tough or tougher than Impulse? That much I don't know. You'd have to strength tent that stuff and break it and snap it and pull it and.
This one brand that I'm working with, the clear stuff, it's pretty durable.
Is it?
It is. And the reason I say that is, let me correct myself. Impulse RC swapped out their carbon halfway through. My two older aliens have different carbon than my last alien. In my 6-inch. You can actually compare the old carbon to the new carbon. It's completely different. The newer carbon they are using is weaker than their older carbon.
Oh, gotcha.
And this isn't any tinfoil stuff. This is, I have had hits so hard on the old carbon that just, it didn't care. It'd take flakes off. And then I barely hit a barn roof and I chunk out the whole front end of it. And
Gotcha.
that was a fresh piece of, I barely flew that quad before I took a giant chunk out of it.
Right.
Now,
No, it looks like that shiny stuff. I like it too. The gloss of it.
The shiny carbon I've been running has, the one complaint is that clear stuff peels off quickly, but the main carbon it's holding on to is rock solid.
Nice.
And another thing I can almost say, and this isn't like good proof or fact, but when I put a grinder to to Impulse's carbon, to the carbon I have, the grinder cuts through Impulse's carbon really smoothly. And we changing screen sizes. Anyway,
Acro was back there. Bring him up.
No, but my grinder cuts through Impulse really well. My grinder has a hell of a it just wants to bounce off the shiny stuff.
Gotcha.
And well, I'm not saying that's carbon quality, it's probably just epoxy differences.
Right. I know their carbon is tough. Their Apexes are like freaking steel beams. Like they just, you better have your motors on point. I'm gonna tell you that, because when you smack a steel beam with that thing, bye motor. The arms,
and that's that arm thickness right there. That's where they built that strength up. That arm is thick.
And honestly, it could have a weaker arm. I'd be happy with having a plentiful of arms laying around to replace them. Bob Biker in the house. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you, Bob.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely tough carbon, man. Like I said, I tried to go. Well, I went to the Hurricanes. I like them. I like the fact that they break. I like a prop that I don't want a real super brittle prop, but I want a prop that will give and snap if I hit something hard enough. Because that's where I have a problem is they just keep ripping motors out. Like I would love to find a motor that is in the class of what I pay for my Zing E motors and have
I can't help you.
have that thick foot on the bottom. Because I can step up by any kind of Primo motor and have it. I have Primo motors that already have that foot on them. But I want something that's in the eco class to do that because I destroy them that much. So I kind of got to have something that's cheap to replace. So that motor costed me $12, and I think a bell for like $6. Can't complain, if you tear that off or whatever.
But I do want to cut my 3 main flyers. I actually put the 2 that are on my backpack up on the wall just for the show. But I want to give them that new frame design I'm working on. The issue I'm running into is finding a camera I like. It's so hard to find a camera that I'm willing to invest 3 into. Because obviously, since the frame's smaller, I can't put a full size in anymore. And I want to do the Cinewhoop for that guy up there. That guy is going to be a Cinewhooper soon.
Cool beans. Oh yeah, Ray, dude, he's got those freaking I forget what were they, Ray, 28 something, huge motors, dude. He's got on his Carnage now, on point.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes, they're way efficient for it. Like, I mean, right on the money with that thing. I flew it down there, picked that thing up like I built it myself and was just ripping balls with it. Like, yeah, I'm liking this. Yes, there you go, 2806, 1000 kV. I'm telling you something. That bitch is lit. That thing is on point. Like the power is there. Definitely, I would suggest them for a 7-inch build in the future. 2806.5.
Now, are his camouflaged? Does
in Virginia Beach? We gotta bring his ass out.
right? Are those the camouflage ones? Because I thought the Primos had like that camo pattern.
No, these are they weren't camo.
No. See, that was like the cool thing when I first seen Zing. Like their Primos had this camouflage, like, speckle to it. I know looks don't matter at all, but I was like, that's pretty neat. I wish more motor companies did it.
A lot of people don't like them. They say they're retarded looking.
I think they look nice. I'm not saying you have to have a quad aesthetically pleasing, but
I remember
find them nice when they're pretty.
Wasn't it you and your brother were going to did a bike ride, or we're going to do that bike ride that time and head this way or something on DC? You come to DC, we'll definitely come meet you. I know that was before, but I'm saying, well, definitely DC is not far at all. Versus Michigan. There's a hard thing. Well, guys, I think we're going to end this 8:49. We actually did do 2 hours just about, so that's awesome. That's kind of taking it back to the day.
I'm gonna set up a alarm buzzer.
What? Oh, I'm happy to be here talking all this time. I wouldn't be doing nothing but sitting here staring at the computer or freaking working on something or trying to get something going. So I'm happy about it. Hell yeah. But
skirts are optional, Bob.
Huh? Shorts?
I said skirts are optional.
Skirt, that's right. When he was in I think I still have that picture somewhere on my phone.
I know I do.
Appreciate you, Ray. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. Ray went to click it and it jumped.
Sorry I missed you, Ray. I'm so mad at myself.
No, he's not, Ray. He told me he really ain't.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Hey, Sean, if you can, I know it's because the notification popped up already. If you can, definitely hit me on Messenger, like a text or something. I'll definitely join your live stream. I get busy doing everything. I do forget, to be honest with you.
Hey,
Jump
actually,
out, babe.
I tried to see
7 my
Ray
foot.
so badly. I actually had my Sprinter parked out in your front yard knocking on your door. If you look that Friday, I don't know how far your cameras go back, but
What
I
time
had
was
that
it?
big white van. Probably around like 3 or 4. It was when you guys were at the hobby shop or heading there or something.
Oh, I was gonna say, because we didn't leave here till what time we leave for Friday? It was late to go to the hobby stop.
I don't even know.
I
We
think
did
it was
so
2.
much this
It was
past
like
weekend.
2 o'clock we
Come
left.
on now.
Then I probably got there a little afterwards because yeah, I got off of work at like 2:06, I think.
Crystal
So
said we had
I,
to get going. You were gonna stop by.
yeah, yeah, but if you
No,
look in your cameras, I'm sure that Sprinter probably took up the whole camera.
No, I only rewind them back if something goes wrong. We have to see it. But no, I didn't know you stopped by for real. Like I said, we went up there like I think it was around 2.
Well, I couldn't get a hold of you, so
And
I
later
stopped by.
on.
But, yeah,
But guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you so much for hanging out. We appreciate you. Keep droning. Happy flying. Like I said, I'm going out tomorrow. I don't know about flying. This time of year, it's getting to be flying weekend though. It's getting to be like straight back into it. I'm happy with that.
I'm flying.
Tomorrow night.
I'm
Do not
flying.
forget. You better hit me then when you start flying. Then
I flew
you
all
fly
this
at
week.
work though. You fly at work while you're on lunch though, so that don't count.
Oh, come on.
I'd have to come to your job sites. Yep. Be safe to you, Birdman, as well, and we'll catch you guys next week. Peace.
Good night.
Better say bye.
Love
There,
y'all.
She's in that doing that iPad, a tablet face boy. She's back there working.
I gotta keep up my reputation.
Peace.
Take it easy.